want to give a big thanks to Larry Kubik for making that concert happen. I hope this talk will give a little background about the project and how it pertains to aesthetics and education. Engaging audiences with educational material requires more than clear concepts, well-defined subject matter, or vital themes. For material to really connect, audiences need to feel an emotional connection with the material, allowing them to embrace it with both sides of the brain, the left and the right. Humans are wired for beauty. We are naturally attracted to beauty. It is well known that positive changes of the brain and body occur when one is captivated by a beautiful sunset, an attractive person, or an incredible piece of music. For instance, visual exposure to natural settings can lower blood pressure, reduce muscle tension, and enhance mental alertness, attention, and cognitive performance. Music is also well established as a powerful cognitive and mood-enhancing agent. Perhaps there is no better proof of the effects of beauty than what we feel subjectively on a gut level. We are captivated, engaged, and paying attention. Art is the channel of emotional engagement, of stimulating the right brain, with the potential to engage the left. When there is a high level of artistic quality, one can achieve a much higher level of attention and engagement from the audience or the student. In an educational context, it would seem obvious to tap this power and frame important educational information within a more engaging context. Awareness of the value of fusing art and education, engaging both the right brain and the left, is something fairly new. The fusion of art and science is an emerging field in various school, college, and university programs, and is beginning to make its presence known on the national media landscape. Nowhere else has the fusion of art and science been more celebrated and exercised than in the Planetarium and the Dome Theater community. It is thus in this community that I chose to explore the nexus of art and science in my latest project named Gaia, Beautiful Earth. Inspiring audiences with the fruits of science, technology, engineering, and math, STEM, integrated with art, music, world cultures, and geography in an immersive environment, the Gaia project helps to develop a deeper appreciation for the fragile and beautiful Earth, providing inspiration and motivation for responsible and sustainable use of STEM to improve the quality of life on Earth. So to give a little background and history of how this project was born, Bagaya was conceived in Star City, Russia. This is a place where space travelers from around the world travel and prepare for their journey into orbit. In 2005, just after finishing my last project called World Spirit with world-renowned artist Alex Gray, a very generous fan sponsored me to go to Russia to view the launch of the Soyuz rocket on its way to the ISS. And on that trip, I met NASA astronaut Mike Fink, who lived on the ISS for 6 months, and extremely excited I asked him, what is it that changed when you went to space? He said that he had a transformative experience where he saw the Earth as a unified, interconnected whole, and he fell in love with our home planet in a completely new way. I was inspired by Mike's story, and I wanted to bring this experience to people on Earth, so thus Gaia was born. I then had the honor of an introduction to Carter MArt by Ed Lance. Carter showed me the software in development called UniView by Skis, and I was astonished by the photorealistic imagery of the Earth. It was then that the pieces started to come together in bringing the experience of viewing the Earth from space to terrestrial audiences. Many of those lucky enough to view the Earth from space have described a sense of wonder and delight that can hold life-changing power, as Mike Fink described firsthand. Also known as the overview effect, a term coined by Frank White, this experience is characterized by a dramatic cognitive shift in which the significance of man-made boundaries is eclipsed by a deep awareness that life on Earth operates as a borderless, interconnected whole. The striking clarity of this realization often triggers a keen sense of stewardship that seeks community beyond the limits of nationality and religion. The strength of this conservationist instinct tends to grow even after the return to Earth, driving those who share this experience to reach out and become highly active participants in the preservation of our common heritage. My vision is to bring the power of art, technology, space science, and real scientific data visualizations together into a context that is both entertaining and educational, fused with a common goal of raising the awareness and appreciation of our home planet. A model for a wiser way of using STEM, Bagaya can actually visually display how we are affecting the planet and how each element affects the other, allowing the audience to easily understand the delicate, interconnected balance of our planet. The mission is to make it clear, both intellectually and emotionally, how the one separate ideas of human activity and nature are actually vitally interconnected, and present it within a context of how miraculous and beautiful our planet Earth is. Bagaya is not just about using art to optimize and enhance the learning experience, it is also refocusing the educational message onto sustainability, global perspectives, and multicultural understanding, so our future scientists will use the STEM tools with greater wisdom and responsibility. We must maintain, preserve, and protect the Earth as if the Earth itself is a World Heritage Site. So to put this concept to test, the Denver Museum of Nature and Science hosted a test project called Gaia Journeys. Working with high-resolution, large-format projections, photorealistic Earth visualizations, UV software, and music that combines classical traditions with the innovations of electronica, my goal was to emulate this effect of experiencing the view of Earth from space for terrestrial audiences. Collaborating with the Denver Museum of Nature and Science at the Gates Planetarium, we created a show titled Gaia Journeys, which was advertised and open to the public in the hopes of a favorable response. The response was overwhelming, with 3 booked shows selling out well in advance, and upon a 4th night, it also quickly sold out. With UniView visuals navigated live by Dr. Kenji and utilizing panoramic photos by Greg Downing, the audience was taken on a 45-minute journey of orbiting above the Earth and then zooming down to Earth in certain locations, landing on interesting cultural heritage sites. The music would change from region to region, incorporating ethnic samples from music of that cultural region to evoke the sounds and sights of the people and places. I'm just going to show a little quick time of performance here.